Hey YouTube, today's episode of Garage Boys, I'm going to show you how to replace the AC compressor on a 2003 Toyota Camry LE. It's a 2.4 engine. This will work between the 2003 all the way to the 2008 or 7. Very easy job. It's an easy do-it-yourself. I'm going to show you everything you require. If by any chance you're doing this because your AC is not working and your AC light is blinking in the dashboard, just click on this top right card. There's a video. I'll show you how to fix that, and you have a different problem. But if your problem is the AC compressor and you want to replace it, then just continue watching. Very easy job, and I'm going to help you as much as possible on how to do everything yourself. So here we go. All right, guys, so this is our engine. It's a 2.4. And the first step for the compressor removal is, well, make sure that your system is vacuum. Make sure that the lines are empty. There's no freon running through or nothing, so it's decompressed. So make sure you vacuum it properly. As you know, it's bad for the environment if you just release the freon, so make sure you go to a shop and have it vacuumed properly. My system is already vacuumed, so now that the system is vacuumed, it's gonna come in here. The first step is gonna be to remove the belt right here. So to remove the belt, if you come in here, and I'm gonna put a diagram of the belt after I show you the step on how to remove it, so you can remember how to put it back. So just you don't have to look for it anywhere. I'm just gonna put it in this video. I'm gonna attach it. And as you can see, this is the alternator. This is the AC compressor down there. This engine back there is probably the power steering, or I think this is the power steering. But anyways, this right here is the tensor. This is what we have to move back, the belt tensor. And see, Toyota put like a weird star in the middle of it, because that's not usually some cars you put your tools there and you move back, but not in this case. So that's why they put that weird star, so you have to play with it. What you do is you come in here, and on the side you see this right here, this right there. Yeah, so right there you're gonna put your socket in there, and then you're gonna pull towards you. It's a size 19, also a 3/4. Both of them will work. I mean, it's not a big deal. But I'm gonna actually use a 3/4, but it's a 19, size 19 millimeters, or 3/4. And then I'm just gonna put this in here just so you can see where it's gonna go. See right there. I'm gonna put my my ratchet right there, and then I'm gonna pull towards me, and I'm gonna remove the belt. Let me show you. All right, guys. So this is the ratchet. I just put it in the socket, and then you can just pull down, push down, and then we'll release it. I'm just gonna use a pipe, as I always say, pipe it. Just come in here, push this down, and with your other hand, you can just release the belt, just like this. There you go. Now, like I said before, I'm gonna put a diagram so you can remember how to put it back, but there you go, the belt is removed. And now keep watching so I can show you how to remove the compressor. But here's the diagram, so you can pause the video right now so you can see how you put your belt back, and then we're gonna move on to the compressor. All right, guys, so now that we removed the belt, as you can see there, now we're gonna move on to, there's a couple of things we can do. We can do the electrical part, or we can do the bolts on the hoses, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. These are size 10. There's 2 of them. There's 2 nuts, and one is for the high, one is for the low. Doesn't matter. Make sure your system is vacuumed, as I mentioned before. There's no pressure in the system, so go ahead and remove those 2. They're size 10. When you take them off, you remove that, and you can just pull this back. You're gonna find that there's some gaskets, some little O-rings. They're really small. They're not cheap. I'm actually gonna put a link in the description if you need to buy those, which is also always recommended to replace those 2. It'll cost you less than $5, and it can save you a huge headache. So go ahead and replace those 2 gaskets. And when you take those out, remember there's those 2 gaskets. They're usually green or aqua blue or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that, and then show you what to do. All right, guys, so I removed those 2 hoses that I showed before. Very easy. Put them to the side. See, one right here, and then the other one is right there. Now I'm gonna move into the electrical. There's 2 plugs, but we're actually gonna remove just one, and then we're gonna keep moving on and see what else we find, if we have to remove anything else. But so far, I think if we just remove this one, we should be fine. Go ahead and this is just a push and pull. So right here, just kind of push in and then pull. Let me see if I get a better angle, but just push and pull. There you go. Right there. So you just push that button and pull up. And now you can move this to the side. This, you may have this clip, may not, you probably do. You can open it. Let me see. Yeah, I think the best option will be taking it out with some pliers back here and unclipping it, so you can move it to the side, because we're gonna have to move it to the side so we can take out the compressor from here. I'm gonna try not to remove the radiator hose, because then you're gonna have to add antifreeze and all that stuff. So you really have to. So just do this, move this to the side, and then we're gonna move on to this 4 bolts. It's this one, that one right there, and then 2 at the bottom. As you can see, that one right there, and then there's one on this side, this one right there at the bottom. I'll show you a better angle in a minute. I'm going to tell you what sizes they are and what to do. So just go ahead and do this first, the electrical, and then I'm going to move on to that. All right, guys, so there's 4 bolts, as I mentioned before. They're size 12 millimeters, which is this one right there, which is very easy. And then you come to the side, and it's that one right there where I already put the socket, and I put a small socket. Why did I do that? I wanted to show you something. Here, I'm going to use an extension for this one. Where is it? For this one, oh, sorry. I'm going to use an extension for this one because I have a lot of space. You see, very easy. So it's a lot of space, very nice. Over there, because of the radiator hose, there's not a lot of space. The thing is in between. So we have to use a small socket, and then if anything, I have to use some a wrench. But I think I'll be able to do it with that. And then there's 2 in the bottom. And as you can see, there's one right there. Let me just point it out. That one right there. And then there's one on the other side, and let me just get in here, and it's that one right there. See those 2? So go ahead and take them off. Take out the 2 bottom ones first, because if you take the top ones off first and then the 2 bottom ones, it's gonna kind of fall. The compressor is gonna fall because nothing's gonna hold it. So make sure you take the bottom off, the 2 bottom first, that one and that one. Once those are off, take, I guess, the hard one, which is that one, and then take out the easy one. And once you take it out with one hand, you can use the other hand to hold the compressor, and then we can wiggle it and take it out through here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, see if I find any other issues. If I do, I'll let you know, but let me just go ahead and do that and let you know what to do next. All right, guys, mission accomplished. I just took it out. It came out through here. I ended up having to remove this little clip here that holds the hose. I ended up taking it out just with a flat head, kind of squeeze this on the sides and take it out. Very easy. On all of the bolts, I used the pipe as leverage, as I showed you guys before. On all of them, except on the hard one behind the hose right here. That one I actually ended up doing this way. Not with the extension. Let me take that out. But instead of, I think I showed you guys before how I was hooked up this way, I ended up actually doing this way. And it just gave me enough to give it a turn and loosen it up. Once it's loose, you can do it with your hand. That was the first one I did. Then I did the 2 ones on the bottom. And then last one, I did the one on top, the easy one. The compressor kind of fell. I got it. The bolt at the bottom has this little hookup where it holds the belt. So once you take that off, you have even more space to remove the electrical stuff. And then that's it. Here's the old one. Don't freak out if oil comes out of here. It shouldn't. Well, I didn't drop any oil, but this thing is full of oil. So make sure when you take it off, you may be ready with a rag or something. That way it won't drip on the floor. I didn't have any accidents or nothing. That stain over there is old. I don't know what that is. But I didn't have any issues. But you may run through that, cross that issue. And it came out through here. Just play with it for a while. Just play with it, and it just came out just like this. Holding it from here, just whoop. Now, some people may say, hey, why didn't you remove the hose, this and that? That way you can do it properly. Yes, you can do that, but you're going to have all this water coming out, and it's going to make a big mess. But that will be the proper way of doing it. But, hey, it didn't bother me. I did it. The time you spend on taking this off and cleaning everything up and then refilling, it's quicker if you just do it the way I did. Very easy job. Hope you guys like it. Please subscribe, share it if your friends need to do this job. But very easy to do it yourself. And whenever you have to refill the AC, once you pull out the new one, the new compressor, you can check the link in the description for the compressor if you want to buy it. I'm buying it from Amazon. This one is already bad. And whenever you refill the system, you can buy the hoses and everything through Amazon as well. And then the low port, because you always use the low, it's over there. See right there? That's where you connect your Freon, so you can put on the new Freon. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked this video and hope you guys enjoyed it. I try to make it as quick as possible. Take care. Have a great day.